Hey guys, this is Coach Ben from Sammamish Baseball Academy, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 different drills that are very essential to pitching, especially for younger players. Now, first drill I'm going to talk about here, we call either the rocker drill, T-toss, L-toss, has a bunch of different names, but it's the same drill. So what this is going to look like, the way I'm going to set up my feet is my back foot is going to be set up straight like I'm on a pitching rubber. My front foot is going to be pointed like that. Now you can see it kind of makes an L shape. I'm going to try to line up my heels. Then I'm going to step straight out to where I'm almost in the position where I would be if I was actually pitching and landing at my strike point. Now from here, I'm going to start with my hands together. And I'm going to start with my weight more on my front leg than my back. Now reason for this is because I'm going to try to come back and get my weight shifted into my back leg so I can propel myself forward through my throwing motion. So again, hands together, and I'm going to come back, separate my hands as I'm coming back. Now, the reason I want to do that is because if I get to the back of my motion and then separate my hands, my arm is going to have a very hard time catching up to the rest of my body through the motion. So I want to get my hands separated as I'm coming back, and then I'm going to work through my throwing motion and try to finish down with my upper half. Now finishing down with your upper half is very important because your leg is naturally going to want to come up through the throwing motion. So if your upper half stays up, then release point is going to be much higher and you're going to miss above the zone more consistently than you're going to hit the strike zone. Now that is our first drill. Second drill is going to be focusing more on hip drive and push off the back leg. So I'm going to be standing straight up and down, hands together. I'm going to bring my front foot over my back foot and have them touching each other. Now, I don't want them like this because I need to create a little bit of tension with my feet down here. Now, as you can see right now, I'm standing straight up and down. I have no hip drive at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my front hip and I'm going to point it at my target. So now I'm a little tilted towards where I'm wanting to throw it. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to start pushing with my back leg and feeling that tension build up, and until I can't feel it anymore, and then I'm going to throw. Now, this is very important to help feel what it should feel like when you're pushing off the rubber, because if you're not getting a lot of hip drive, then you're most likely not getting a lot of power and velocity through your throw. Now, the last drill I want to talk about is very important, especially for younger players, because balance is a very important part of pitching. We see a lot of kids, when they come up to their leg kick, they're wobbling around, they're not stable at the top of their motion. So this drill will help with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to be set like you're throwing from the stretch. You're going to bring your leg up at least to your hip or to your waist, and you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and you go down, out, throw. Now, as I'm counting, I'm going to keep my eyes on my target. If I take my eyes off my target for 1 split second, I'm going to have a very difficult time re-engaging with the catcher's glove or with whatever I'm throwing at if I'm doing this drill somewhere else. So again, come up to the leg kick, hold it, stay still. 1, 2, 3, down, out, up. All right. Make sure to practice these drills at home. They're very easy to do, especially that last one. You don't necessarily need to even do it with a ball. You can just try to focus on that balance. But just work on this at home, work on this out in the field, and hopefully the success on the mound grows and you can help your team win some games.